This segment is sponsored by Jacobs Financial Services. My 401k recently underwent some changes and I had to pay attention for once. It got me to thinking about this guy, Tom Jacobs, and what he's been saying about taking a look at your investments and making some strategic moves in case the bottom falls out of our bustling economy and stock market. Well, Tom is here now to share his expertise and help prepare us for whatever the future holds. And Tom, I imagine I'm like a lot of people that you see, like an old lady with money in her mattress. I don't pay much attention, and you want that to stop, right?
Well, it's important on some level that we know what the heck is going on with that very precious piece of dough that's going to get us to the finish line. And here's the challenge. The market's been so good for so long. I mean, we're experiencing right now the longest bull run ever in the history of the United States. And I tell people, look, pretend that you and I have been sitting down at the Gun Lake Casino for the last 13 years. And as we've been there the last 13 years, we've been absolutely killing it. And we've been piling up the chips and piling up the chips. But gosh, I can't use those chips to go pay for my daughter's college tuition. I can't use those chips to make a mortgage payment. In order to realize this massive gain, I would have to take the chips off the table, go over to the cashier, and turn that into money. So I meet with this guy today who couldn't wait to show me his 401k statement. And I'm looking at it going, gosh, congratulations. This is outstanding. The returns are incredible. Sir, have you taken money out of that 401k? Well, God, no. Why would I do that? I'm killing it. Well, listen, sir. The money, that number that's printed on your statement, that's not real money. That's pixie dust. The next card tomorrow could be the wrong card and you just lost 20%, 30%, 40%. Guys, let's take the wins that we've had over the last 13 years. Let's take some of that money off the table. Let's put it in a spot now where it's 100% protected and we'll never, ever lose it.
You're not anti-401k. You just are smart about when we get to a certain point, we need to start thinking about moving things around.
As we get older, we've got to take less risk. My clients are not 20, 30, 40-year-olds. My clients are 55 to 80. They're either approaching or they have already retired. And if we lose a bunch of money at that stage of the game, we don't have the time to get it back potentially. We're no longer contributing to those accounts. I can tell you this, the best teams, the best championship teams in any sport, they play great defense. And right now, if you're approaching retirement or retired, it's time to play defense. Let's protect the egg that we have developed, not trying to seek these crazy returns that just may not be available in the market anymore.
You know what you're talking about from experience, because speaking of the egg, your parents lost their egg, right? And that motivated this for you.
I got into this business as a result of what happened to my mom and dad. My folks retired in late 2007. They were enjoying a fantastic retirement. 2008 hit. They lost 51% of everything they had saved, 51% in 6 months. And the advice they were getting out of Wall Street was a whole bunch of garbage. It was, hey, everybody loses money sometimes. Paying fees is normal. It's just a paper loss. Not true. You lose a whole bunch of money. It's not a paper loss. You just lost a whole bunch of money. Yeah. Will it come back? Maybe. Is it going to come back in 3 years? Who knows? Why take the risk? Give me your money. Let me put it in a fixed indexed annuity. Your money's 100% safe. We can show you how you can create income that's forever. You can never outlive it. And go have fun with your kids and grandkids. Stop checking your iPhone 37 times a day to wonder what's happening in the market, because you can't control it anyway.
The experience of sitting down with you is to hear you talk just like this about choices that need to be made. You literally just parse through everything a person has and help them put it in the right situation.
Absolutely. Answer all of their questions. Let them know how what they have works, because most people don't understand how their investments work today, especially folks that own what's called a variable annuity. I've never met a client in my life that could tell me what they were paying in fees on a variable annuity. They all think they know, but they have no clue. And when they come visit with me and we call their company and I ask them a bunch of questions on speakerphone, 100% of the time, the clients that own a variable annuity are like, oh my God, I had no idea there was a mortality and expense fee, a sub-account fee, and administration. No idea. Come on in. Let me show you what you got and let me show you what's available. And you might decide, gosh, I need to make some moves.
Yeah. All right. If you are ready to make some moves, call Tom. His phone number is right there on the screen. Also, you can check him out online at jacobsfs.com. Once again, thanks, Tom.